it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creations, coming at you today with a really simple DIY. This is a snow bucket. Now, I've been wanting to make one of these, and I was kind of contemplating on how I was going to do my snowballs and all this stuff, and I happened to find these snowball ornaments at Hobby Lobby. All of their Christmas stuff right now is 50% off. And I still have plenty of snowballs to still decorate and even make with some fun other ornaments that I hope to show you in a later video. The galvanized bucket I got for $3 at the Target dollar spot. And it was really plain and it was a really good size. It was kind of like a medium-ish size bucket. And I really like this. I even thought about painting it, but I really like the look of it just the way it is. That's all it says, galvanized bucket, $3. It's not real deep. And these are a set of 12 ornaments from the Dollar Tree. They're like a champagne gold color. They're not really quite gold, and they almost look silverish. But I'm going to use a couple of the glitter ones just to spice this up a little, just to give it a little color. Now this is a 12 count of snowballs. Now these were a little more expensive. They were $13.99, but again they were 50% off. So they were $7, and I used 3 or 4 of these smaller ones. And then they had a larger pack. These were $11.99, so they were only $6. And these are larger snowball looking, and they're not perfect, so I thought that made them awesome. They have like a little see-through cord there to hang them by. Now I went ahead and pulled some jute cord out and one little thing of greenery, and I pulled some snowflakes out. I'm going to use this detailed glue gun by Surebonder, and I'm going to just put a little piece of hot glue, and I go on the side seam when I do this, and then put the jute twine right up against it. And I wrapped this a couple times, and then I kind of hot glue it again. But as I went down it, I never put any more hot glue until I ended it. And it held really well. And I work my way all the way down that tin, and I kind of keep pushing up the twine. Now this is some of the bag filler from the Dollar Tree. And this is actually some paper that they wrapped a more fragile ornament in from Hobby Lobby. And I put the bag filler all the way around the edges. Like, I didn't worry about it being so much in the center as around the edges. And this will leave me some extra of that bag filler for a later ornament that I'll show you in my 12 Days of Christmas ornaments. If you haven't already, make sure you click subscribe. That'll kind of keep you up to date with other videos I'm making. I am doing a series of ornaments, and I'm getting ready to post another one of those videos as well. Now I did hot glue some of these because I thought, you know, if my niece came over and we happened to tip over the bucket, everything will kind of stick together and I can throw it back in there. And I add the glitter ornaments down in there, and I put them upside down so that you don't see the hanger. And I just threw 3 in there. Just kind of gave it a little pop of color. It's like fishing wire that came on those. And I did put 4 snowballs in there, and I just kind of played around, decided where I kind of wanted them, and then glued them to the other snowballs that were in there. And I did decide, you know, where they were going as to where I stuck them at. But it came out pretty cute. I mean, all in all, this is really simple, kind of fun. I've got it sitting by my Christmas tree on top of a sled. It's just an old sled that I've had for years now, and I just love it. Now this is some fake snow. It came from Michael's, and it's kind of like a plastic feel. So I just added a dollop of hot glue on top of the silver ornaments and pressed it down into it so it would stay. And I did all of them like that. And one of them I put a couple little dollops, and another one I put a large dollop. And I was going to throw it on some of the ornaments, but you really couldn't see it on those, so I didn't even bother. I really like the look of this stuff. If I happen to go back, because this stuff was 50% off at Michael's, I would get more. I believe it's in the Timeless Treasures, like where their little fairy stuff is at. And I just like the feel of it. I think it'll be good inside of some snow globes that I'm going to do. So you'll see more of it later. So I'm happy with the 4 of the smaller snowballs. I don't think that if I added any more it would look better. Now this is a felt snowflake. I've actually had this for years. It's from an old Stampin' Up kit that I had. And I like how it would sit kind of flush against that. And I think the felt itself just would look really good with that twine. So I hot glue it on there, and I even take the time to hot glue the tips of each of the snowflakes down as well. And then this is one of the little snowflakes from Walmart. I've used it in some of my other videos. I cut off the hanger from it with the wire cutters. It's plastic. It comes off really easy. You could probably do it with scissors just as well. And I put a nice dollop of hot glue there and put it on the front of that. And this is just some cute little greenery that I got half off from Joann's. Looks like it's kind of got some ice on it. And I cut away 2 of the longer pieces. It really wouldn't matter. Once I did it, I was like, that was silly. But I decided that I did want it to be long enough to kind of go in there and stick to the side of the bucket. And you definitely don't have to have it in there. I just thought it added a little bit of more color to that. And here it is by the tree. Now, my living room doesn't have a whole lot of good light source. There is actually no light in the center of the ceiling. So this is all tree light from my Christmas tree. And I'm going to show you some more views of it in some better light here in just a second. So if you like videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. If you'd like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you hit the bell afterwards, it'll notify you each and every time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Like I say, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for a bunch of more fun, inexpensive Christmas DIYs. And stay tuned for my 12 Days of Christmas ornament series. I will link that down in the box below. As always, I hope you find time in your day to craft it up. Thanks for watching. Bye.